All right, good. We're going to go ahead and start getting you guys going. So, make sure, can you guys hear me? All right, good. It gave me a message. I was muted, but I have 3 computers going, so it could have been any one of those that was muted. So I just wanted to make sure before we got started. All right, well, let's get you guys started. We're going to start in a child's pose. So whenever you are ready, just come into a comfortable child's pose. Knees as far or wide as feels good to you. And you could either take your arms long in front of you or down by your sides, whatever feels best for you. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? So as you come into this child's pose, you just start to get comfortable, taking a moment or two to shift mental gears, setting aside anything else that could be going on for you right now, and allowing yourself to become present in this safe space. Give yourself a few breaths to just observe what might be going on with you, whether it's something mental, whether it's something physical. And trying to observe these things without any sense of judgment, just connecting to where you are. And as you begin to build this connection, focus on your breath, seeing can that breath become a little deeper, a little richer than it might have been as you started. Drawing every inhale down into the pit of your belly and exhaling out completely, emptying out with every exhale. Start to bring in Ujjayi breath, that victorious breath that warms you from the inside out. And then set an intention for your practice, whatever it is that you need to get out of being on your mat this afternoon. Finally, starting to notice what might be happening for you physically. Places where you might be stiff or sore, as well as places where you feel strong, powerful. And from that awareness, start to bring some easy, gentle movements into your body, whatever that looks like. These movements could be small, they could be large. There's no right or wrong. Just simply allowing yourself to connect to your physicality, to really notice what it is that you're going to need for the next hour. And over the course of the next 10 or so breaths, slowly make your way into a downward facing dog. No hurry, no rush. Stopping and pausing anywhere along the way where you might need to stop and pause. Beautiful. And as you do find your downward facing dog, you can take a moment or two to shift and move, pedal out your feet. Take any additional movement here in your downward facing dog that you need to take. And continuing that exploration, that connection to what you need. Nice. On your next inhale, sweep your right leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee, open your hip, take any movement you might need, rotating out foot, knee, or hip. And then draw your knee to your nose, pause, hug it in tight. 3-legged dog, sweep it right back up. 2 more times, knee to nose, hug in. 3-legged dog. 1 more, knee to nose. 3-legged dog, and step it forward, low lunge. Reaching both arms all the way up, taking your gaze up and back. Nice. Into half splits, plant your hands around your front foot, extend through that front leg, toes toward your face, center of your chest towards your toes. Shifting back towards a low lunge, let your hands stay down. We're going to come into gate pose, turning your left toes in and sweeping towards the back of your mat. So left hand to the back of your mat, reaching long, right fingers all the way back to toe. Nice. It's a big side stretch. When you're ready, coming all the way back to the front, plant your hands and step it back, high plank. Slow and controlled, lower all the way down to your belly. 3 cobras with your breath. Inhale to come up and exhale to release. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. High plank. Downward facing dog. Sweep your left leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee, open your hip, take whatever movement you need. And then 3 cheetahs. The knee to your nose, hug it in tight. 3-legged dog. 2 more times, knee to nose. 3-legged. Knee to nose. 3-legged dog. Step it forward, low lunge. Both arms sweep up, gaze up and back. To half split, plant your hands, lengthen through your left leg, toes towards your face. Sit back towards that low lunge, hands stay down, right foot turns in, right hand comes to the back of your mat, left arm reaches long. Big long side stretch. And then coming back to low lunge, step it back, high plank. And again, lower all the way down to your belly. 3 cobras when you get there, getting to add a twist if you need that. So if you like the twist, taking the gaze over your right shoulder for the first one. And exhale will bring you down, up and over the left. Inhale to come up. Exhale to release. Last cobra, any variation you need, inhale up. Exhale down. High plank. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. And come right back to Ujjayi breath. Tiptoe to the top of your mat, ragdoll, feet hip distance apart. Grab onto opposite elbows and let your upper body hang heavy. Shake off anything you need to shake off. As you're ready, walk your feet in and draw yourself all the way up mountain. We're gonna take 2 side stretches. So when you're ready, grab onto left wrist, reach up and over to the right. Use an inhale to come through center, exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, come through center, little back bend, hands to your lower back to give you support. Elbows hug together as your gaze comes up and back. Forward fold, let all of that go. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now starting to move to your breath, top of your mat, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up mountain. Ground down as you reach up. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift, lengthen your spine. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, shoulders draw down and back. Downward facing dog. Nice. 3 more rounds. Top of your mat, step or float. Half lift, fold, mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga flow. I'm going to leave out the chaturangas if you don't need them. You can add extras after your up dog if that's what you're needing today. 2 more rounds, top of your mat. Half lift and fold. Mountain, you can add a back bend if you need it. Then exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift, lengthen the spine, chaturanga flow. Hug in as you lower down. Nice. Steady, easy, focus. 1 more round, top of your mat, step or float. Halfway lift, fold, mountain, biggest one. Forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, chaturanga flow. Nice. 5 deep breaths in downward facing dog or 5 frog hops, whatever you need this morning. You need to fire it up. You've got those hops or just really anchoring into your downward facing dog. Nice. Out, lift in and up through your core. And when you're complete, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Thunderbolt, sit nice and deep. Hug in from shins to thighs. Knit together your front ribs. Draw your upper arm bones back. And then see, can you sit a little bit deeper? Awesome. If you need more, lift those heels. See if you can find a little more edge. One more nice deep breath, sit even deeper. And then forward fold, let that go. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, chaturanga flow back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Draw both sides of your rib cage towards the front of your mat. In and up through your core, steady drishti. And then a little deeper into that front knee. One more breath, take the gaze up and back, get bigger. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upwards. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left leg forward, warrior one. And join both sides of your ribcage towards the front of the room and ground down the outer edge of your back foot. Beautiful. One more breath, take it up and back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upwards. Exhale for downwards. Top of your mat, step or float. Halfway lift. Fold. Thunderbolt. Starting to move one breath per pose. So next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Chaturanga flow back, downward facing dog. One breath for each warrior one. So step your right foot forward. Inhale to where you came off. See if you can come half an inch bigger, and then exhale to flow. Remember that if you need longer in a pose, breathe bigger. If you need to move faster, take advantage of that. Whatever you need it to be. When you're ready, take it to the left. Inhale to the top of your pose, and exhale to flow. Awesome. We're going to leave out the thunderbolts and just keep moving back and forth from right to left, warrior one. We've got 3 more rounds. Just inhaling up to that warrior one and exhale to flow. As you take these, you need to even leave out the chaturangas. Feel free. And as always, if you want to add on with chin stands or floating a leg, make of this what you need it to be. Beautiful. Just continuing to move to your breath as fast or as slow as you need it to be. Awesome. If every time you come into the posture, it can be just a little bit more full than the last time you were there. A little more present. Nice. The end of those 3 rounds, you're going to come into a pose that for you is grounding, but a little challenging. So that could be a headstand. Right now, it might be a downward facing dog. It might be a malasana. Those are very grounding. It's something that for you, don't overthink it, but that for you lets you feel really anchored in and really secure in a posture, but that isn't necessarily a resting pose, like a child's pose. Nice. And that shape is going to be different for every single person, and that's absolutely okay. Whatever it is you take, allow yourself to be fully present in that posture. Come back to steady, even breath, just in case it's gotten away from you. Seeing if that breath can get a little bit bigger, a little richer. And whatever is connected to your mat, be it feet, hands, head, whatever it is, feel that connection. Notice it, observe it. Draw the pit of your belly in and up. 2 more deep breaths wherever you happen to be. And then you'll flow back to downward facing dog. I'm going to take one more sun bee and just add on a little bit for it. So when you're ready, top of your mat, step or float. You get there, half lift, fold, thunderbolt. So on your thunderbolt, clasp your hands behind your back, seal your palms, and lengthen down to open through your chest. And then bow it forward, letting your hands float off your low back. Let your head hang heavy. And see if it feels better. Let your knees be a little soft or a little more straight, whatever feels better for you. Next inhale, come right back to thunderbolt. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga flow back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Last time we'll come here. Clasp your hands behind your back, lengthen down to open your chest, and then bow it forward, humble warrior one. Right shoulder trying to nudge inside that right knee. Hands floating off your back as far as they comfortably can. Let your head release. Shake it out if you need to. And then see if you can come a little bit deeper into the shape. Inhale right back up, warrior one. Cactus your arms, gaze up and back. Chaturanga flow, let all of that release. Nice. As you're ready, left side. Warrior one, coming all the way up to the top of your pose. Clasp your hands, taking the wrong thumb on top so it feels a little awkward. Open up through your chest and bow it forward. Letting your head release, let it hang heavy. And then seeing, can you breathe a little deeper into the pose, even a quarter of an inch deeper into the front knee, or more length through the back leg. Inhale back up to warrior one, and then cactus your arms, gaze up and back, finding more. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in, open your mouth, sigh it out. 5 more breaths to play. Frog hops or staying in your down dog, whichever serves you at this exact moment. Awesome. Whatever it is that you need right now. And when you're complete, you'll forward fold at the top of your mat. We'll start to play into our long sequence. From here, inhale, half lift, exhale, fold, thunderbolt. We're going to play here. It might get a little messy, but that's okay. That's half the fun. So draw your hands to heart center and start to twist to the right, taking elbow outside right knee, letting your hips be below your shoulders, a lot of length through your spine so you can twist even deeper. And now just start to pull your left foot off the mat, seeing if you can take it up to your glute. And then maybe you can extend it back and step back into a crescent twist. If like me, you had to put your hand down, totally okay. Just reset your pose, get as big here as you need to get. And then bring left hand down to your mat, right arm up to the ceiling, big open twist. Step it back, side plank, rotating onto the outer edge of your left foot, stacking your feet. Float that top leg, step it back behind you, wild thing. Open up through your chest. And then step your right foot all the way to the top of your mat, warrior two. Feel free to adjust your feet if they don't land where you want them to. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Taking a little moment to play here, maybe reaching the bottom arm long. Nice. Reverse your warrior one more time. Get that length to the side of your body. Chaturanga flow back, downward facing dog. We're going to stay on the same leg for a little bit longer. Beautiful. Reach your right leg up to the ceiling. Take it to your right elbow, give it a tap. 3-legged dog. Across your body, give it a tap. 3-legged dog. One more time, each side, adding on if you need. Knee to right elbow, add anything you might need to add. When you're ready, you have a 3-legged dog. Across your body to the left elbow, add if you need. 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hips, stay right here or flip your dog, whichever you need. Really opening up through your chest. And coming back around through 3-legged dog to fallen triangle. Right foot up to the left hand, left arm up to the ceiling. Beautiful. 3-legged dog. Warrior two. Nice. Reverse. Extended. And then shifting into your right leg to find half moon. Right hand down to the floor, to a block, whatever you need. Trying to open up through the chest. And then start to square everything up. You're going to find airplane. So square your chest towards the mat. Play with getting both arms off the mat. And then step back high crescent. Nice. Again, readjust your feet if you need to. Hands to heart center, twist to the right. I'm just going to rewind what we did at the start of this. So when you're ready, shifting all of your weight into your front foot, letting that left leg reach back behind you, Be okay if it gets crazy and shaky, and then step your left foot behind beside the right. Find your chair twist. And finally, forward fold. Walk your feet to hip distance and wrap your first two fingers around your big toes. Use your hands to draw yourself deeper into your fold. Maybe you soften your knees here a little. Maybe you add a little sway, a little twist if that works for you. Awesome. Release your toes, crow. Chaturanga, arms, elbows aiming straight back. Taking knees way high up your arms and drawing your toes towards one another. This one we're playing with stability. So playing with staying and lifting up more, maybe straightening the arms another 1/4 inch. Awesome. Forward fold, shake all of that off. Let all of that release, and we'll start to take everything to the second side. On an inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Forward fold. Thunderbolt, sit deep, both arms sweep up. Nice. Hands to heart center, twist to the left. Right elbow outside left knee. Find that twist first. When you're ready, right foot starts to come off the mat. Right heel to right glute. Nice. Start to extend that leg long behind you. And then step it back into a crescent twist. Again, being okay if it gets wobbly. Beautiful. Open up your arms so your right hand comes to the mat inside your front foot. Left arm up to the ceiling. Beautiful. When you're ready, step it back, side plank. Stacking left foot on top of right, lift up through your hips. Float your top leg, step it just behind you, wild thing. Beautiful. And then stepping all the way to the top of your mat, warrior two. Knowing sometimes these transitions are smooth and graceful and sometimes they aren't. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. You need to add on a little. That bottom arm can reach to the top of your mat as well, so they're both going the same direction and finding that length. Beautiful. Reverse your warrior one more time. Get that length to the side of your body. Chaturanga flow. Let all of that release. Nice. Sweep your left leg up to the ceiling. Tap your left elbow. Hug in through your core. Three-legged dog. Draw it across your body. Tap your right elbow. Three-legged dog. One more time each side. Add whatever you might need. Take it to the left elbow. Push up, arm balance, anything you want. Three-legged dog when you're ready. Nice. Draw it across your body. Same thing. Add if you need to. Awesome. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip, and stay right here or flip your dog. If you flip your dog, ground down through your heels. Take that top arm even more open so you open up more through that chest. Beautiful. Come all the way around, fallen triangle. And then left foot up to right hand and then right arm up to the ceiling. Nice. Three-legged dog. Step it forward, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Shift it forward, half moon. Being fully present in this one pose right now. Flex your right foot, energy fingertip to fingertip. Then as you're ready, let your gaze lead and revolve everything into an airplane. That slow, steady gaze, find your drishti. Square everything up and maybe both arms float up. Beautiful, breathe. Step it back, high crescent. Always readjust your feet if you need. Hands to heart center, find your twist. Get whatever you need to get out of this crescent twist. And when you're ready, start to play with bringing it back into a chair twist, seeing if you can get that twisted half moon before you hug it in and set your foot down. Nice. And then get whatever you need right now out of this chair twist. Beautiful. Forward fold when you're ready. Take your feet back to hip distance, this time sliding palms underneath feet all the way up to your wrist crease. And use your arms to draw yourself a little deeper into your fold. Everything release, shake out your head. Soften your knees and then re-extend. See where you find that sweet spot in the pose. And then release your toes. Take a second crow. This one with the intention of shooting it back. If shooting it back is something that for you is like, whatever, I can do that all the time, play with something different. Play with taking it to a headstand instead, trying a different posture. Whatever you do here, just find some way to challenge yourself and find your edge. Nice. Either way, in about 5 more breaths, you'll make your way back to a downward facing dog. Whatever path serves you best to get there. Beautiful. It was a nice shoot back. Nice. From downward facing dog, drop to child's pose for a moment. Let both arms come down by your sides and just give yourself a chance to pause, to reset, and to check in. Reconnect to whatever intention you set at the start of class. Seeing A, if you were honoring that, and if not, no judgment. But then notice if it's the intention that you need. If maybe you need something different as we continue to flow. Beautiful, big breath in, open mouth, sigh it out. And then come back to Ujjayi breath. Beautiful rhythmic breath. Coming back to downward facing dog. Top of your mat, step or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Thunderbolt. Nice. Float your left foot 2 inches off the mat. And then cross it over eagle. Left leg over, left arm under. We're going to move in and out of this eagle without putting that foot down though. So on an inhale, we're going to straighten your standing leg, step the left leg up in front of you. Exhale, come right back down, eagle. Nice. 2 more times. Inhale, straighten up, drawing that knee towards your chest. Exhale, sit it deep, eagle. 1 more time. Inhale, straighten, draw the knee up. Exhale, sit deep, eagle. Unwind, mountain. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Thunderbolt. Taking this to the second side. So right leg crosses over, right arm under. Sitting as deep into your eagle as you can. Elbows draw away and up. Establish that pose so you know right where you're coming back to. On an inhale, drive down through your standing leg. Draw your knee towards your chest. Reach it all the way up. And then exhale, sit deep, eagle. Nice. 2 more times. Inhale, straighten up, knee towards your chest. Exhale, sit deep, eagle. 1 more. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, sit it deep. Unwind, mountain. Maybe you add a back bend. Your hip flexors might like it. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain, stand all the way up and draw your hands to heart center. Beautiful. We do a similar kind of thing. We're going to play with going from airplane towards the standing split, but never getting your hands onto the mat. So we're going to play with keeping that strength and that balance. I'm going to start by stepping that left leg up in front of you. And just press it back, airplane. And start to descend down towards a standing split, but keeping your hands up and back. And then slow and controlled, draw it right back up. I'm going to take that 2 more times. I know it kind of sucks, but just playing with that descend and reascend. Beautiful. When you personally feel complete, you'll forward fold and shake it off. Nice. You should feel that all to the top of your glute into your lower back, waking all of that stuff up. Nice. Shake everything off if you need to. Pound on any hips that need a little love. And when you're ready, we'll take it to the second side. So this time, stepping that right foot up in front of you when you're ready. So draw it all the way up to mountain. Step the right foot up in front of you, and then press it back, airplane. And just flowing back and forth here, lowering down as far as you can comfortably go, and then drawing it right back up. We've got 2 more rounds like that, nice and slow, getting as deep as you can, and then coming right back up. Really focusing here more on the control than anything else. As always, if things get wobbly, it's totally okay. We just stop, reset, begin again. Beautiful. And again, when you're complete, you forward fold, shake all that mess off. Nice, yeah, pound on anything that needs it. If your hips need a little love, let all that go. Beautiful. Inhale to half lift when you're ready. Exhale, fold. And then stand all the way back up again, mountain. We're gonna take a nice easy one. Hands to heart center. Nice simple tree. Just drawing your left foot up into tree. If you prefer to draw on the other leg, totally okay. Solid connection between your palms. So really feel them pressing into each other, and then feel the connection of foot and thigh, each hugging in, pressing into each other. Draw back through the left knee. Feel those glutes engage. Nice. Now see if you want to play and get bigger in your pose. Just starting to explore. Once you have a stable base, you can start to play with twists, with folds, with elevating up onto your toes, whatever you need it to be right now. But giving yourself 4 or 5 breaths to explore and play a little here. Awesome. At the end of those breaths, you'll come back to center and get anchored again. Hands at heart center and grounding down. No hurry, no rush. You take this as you need to take it, but when you're ready, you'll just take it to the second side. And allowing the exploration that happens on the second side to be different and unique if it needs to be. Beautiful. And that how we explore within tree doesn't have to be prescribed. So it's whatever intuitively makes sense to you while you're in the posture. Whatever movement just feels good and organic. Beautiful. And again, when you personally feel complete, you'll come back to center, hands at heart center. And our last balance today is going to be an arm balance. I can speak, really. So we're going to take figure 4. So when you're ready, again, step that left leg up in front of you, but bring it into figure 4. Now ankle over knee, hands to heart center. Either staying right here, or I encourage you to play by bringing your hands down to the mat, wrapping that foot around your upper arm, and then shifting your weight forward, coming onto your hands. Maybe the right heel hugs into your glute. Maybe it extends long and reaches back or up towards the ceiling. Some people find it easier to extend the leg. I find it easier to hug in. Everybody's a little different with how these poses and postures work for them. Awesome. A couple more breaths to just play, explore, get what you need to get. When you're ready, shake it all off. So you can come back into that forward fold if you need, shake it off. And we'll take it to the other side. Coming all the way up when you're ready. And taking it to the other side, right leg up. And right ankle over left knee, hands to heart center. So again, foot's gonna wrap around the upper arm. Hands plant nice and firmly on your mat, about shoulder distance apart. And then drawing left heel up to left glute or pressing it back as you need. Awesome. And again, when you're complete, just shake it all off. Let all of that go. No hurry or rush. Beautiful. And as you're complete, you'll make your way back downward facing dog. However you choose to get there, whether it's a chaturanga flow or just stepping it back, whatever works for you right now. Nice. One more standing series. Step your right foot forward, warrior 2. Sky archer. So straighten your right leg, reach your right arm back, grab onto that right wrist, reach it up and back, really opening up through the right side. Maybe getting into the inside of the left leg and then taking it to triangle. Right hand down towards the floor. If you don't have a block, using the back of your hand to press into your shin. And then opening up, trying to take your gaze up as far as you comfortably can without straining your neck. And then drawing that left shoulder even further back so you really open up to the chest. One more nice big breath. And then draw yourself all the way up, wide-legged forward fold. Turn all 10 toes in, bow it forward. 5 deep breaths, either headstand, side split, shifting from side to side. Whatever you need to explore right here. Beautiful. As you feel complete, you'll just come back through your wide-legged forward fold. Drop both hands to your hips, lengthen out to come up. And then plant your hands at the top of your mat, high plank, and pause there. And play a little bit in high plank. You're just going to take your right hand, trying to keep everything else stable, and just tap your left shoulder. And then set it down. Other side, left hand or right shoulder. Set it down. One more time each side. Right hand, left shoulder. Set it down. Left hand, right shoulder. Set it down. Pause for a moment. Float your right foot just 2 inches off the mat, taking a nice, straight, strong plank. Tap it down. Take it a little higher. Tap it down. Take it even higher. One more time. Tap your mat. Take it as high as you can, and then press it back, three-legged dog. And step your right foot forward, low lunge, back knee all the way down. Nice, reach both arms up to the ceiling or press into your knee. More focused on the stretch right now. So whatever lets you really open up through the front of your left psoas is what we're looking for here. Maybe even adding a bit of a twist as you press up and back. And then like we did at the start of class, we're gonna take it to a half split. If what you need right now is a full split, go for it. Whichever one's gonna help you open up your hamstrings more. Nice, you got 2 or 3 breaths to play here. If you're in a half split, really trying to lengthen the center of your chest towards your toes. You activate more, find more length through the low spine. And then we'll step it forward to find pyramid. So plant your right foot, step your left foot in about halfway, trying to keep your hips nice and level, squared up towards the front of the room. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow a little deeper. Revolved triangle. Without a block, I like to take my left hand outside my foot, or actually outside my leg, so I can press into it to help deepen that twist. See what works for you. And then finally bowing over that foot again, but sweep your left leg up to the ceiling, standing split. Either playing here with balance or with switch kicks by planting your hands and kicking up. So whichever serves you better right now, whichever variation of play you need. Got a couple of breaths to explore, and when you're complete, you'll flow back to downward facing dog. Nice. And as you do make it to downward facing dog, you can take a deep breath in, sigh it out, and get ready to take everything to the second side. So step your left foot forward, warrior 2. Awesome. Sky archer, straightening the left leg, grabbing onto the left wrist so you reach up and back and really open up all through the left ribs. And as you reach further back, you might start to feel it through the inside of the right leg. And then extending down into your triangle. Again, really trying to stack right shoulder over left. Picturing almost like you have a wall behind you you're trying to press back into. And behind you you're trying to reach for. Awesome. Draw yourself all the way back up. Turn all 10 toes out and sit deep, goddess. Beautiful. Use 3 breaths to get bigger in our goddess. Inhale, straighten up to star. Exhale, come deeper to goddess. 2 more times. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Last one. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Maybe you lift your heels. Beautiful. Straighten all the way up and find high plank at the top of your mat. We'll take that same little exploration we just did. So once you find that high plank, really hug in. Take your left hand, tap your right shoulder, try to keep everything else solid. Awesome. Set it down, change it out. Right hand to the left shoulder. Through center, left to right. Set it down. Last one, right to left. Set it down. Float your left foot 2 inches off the mat, keeping that nice, strong plank. Beautiful. Tap your mat. Take it even higher, about 4 inches. Nice. Tap it down even higher. One more time. Tap it down. Take it as high as you can, and then press back, 3-legged dog. Beautiful. Low lunge. Step it forward. Again, finding whatever works for you in this low lunge to really open up through the right psoas, whether that's pressing, reaching, or adding some kind of twist. Just seeing what really works for you. That psoas works at a diagonal angle, so adding the twist really does help you open it up more. Let's see if that feels good for you. And then when you're ready, taking it into half or full splits, whichever serves you right now. Knowing that you've got a couple of breaths to play and explore there. You need that full split, and it takes you a couple of breaths to work into it. You've got that time. Nice. And then as you're ready, you'll shift back towards your low lunge. Step your back foot in, finding pyramid. And in that pyramid, really ground down the outer edge of your back foot, feeling your hips really try to square up to the front of your mat. Awesome. Almost like you're trying to wrinkle the mat up between your heels, hugging in. And then taking it into a revolved triangle, right hand to the outside of your left leg, left arm up to the ceiling, using that connection to deepen your rotation. Or maybe your hand makes it to the mat, whatever works for you. One more breath. And then bow over your front leg and shift it into your standing split. Again, taking this however you choose to take it, either as a balance challenge or playing into a handstand, whatever you need. Beautiful. When you personally feel complete, you'll flow back to downward facing dog. Nice. Take a deep breath in, open mouth, sigh it out. Inhale forward to high plank. And take a count of 5 to lower down. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down. Nice. Locust, take your arms long by your sides. Hug your heels towards each other. And on an inhale, float everything up, finding length through the back of your neck. Trying to hug your pinkies towards each other so you wake up through your spine. One more inhale, come a little higher. Exhale, release, take one cheek to the mat. Locust number 2, take your legs wide. And on an inhale, float it up. This time, legs trying to push apart as much as they can. Nice. Arms wherever you choose. You can have a bind, out wide, whatever you need. One more breath, come higher. Exhale, release, take your other cheeks to the mat. Open wing or mermaid twist. So you're going to take your right arm and either reach it out at a diagonal angle or a cactus arm and roll onto that right side. And then your head rests down towards the mat. Left hand could press into the mat to give you more twist, or could wrap across your back, whichever lets you feel deeper in the posture. Beautiful. Give it 2 more breaths. And then release back through center and take it to the other side. Again, either a straight arm or a cactus arm, see what works better for you. Legs can go anywhere they don't bother you. 2 more nice deep breaths to open up to the front of that shoulder. You start to lose feeling in your fingertips, know that's normal. It'll come back. Nice. Exhale, release, let that go. Maybe let your hips shake side to side for a moment. And then come all the way onto your back for our last few little back bends. Start with a bridge. So coming all the way onto your back, walking your heels in until they're just underneath your kneecaps. Feet right at 12 o'clock, so firmly parallel. Drive down through your heels to lift your hips. Might want to take the bind behind your back and really press your triceps into the mat to help you come a little higher. Nice. Now either staying right here or centering your left foot and pressing your right foot up to the ceiling. One more breath like that. And then just change out your feet. Right foot down, left foot up. Staying all the way up in that bridge as we transition. Nice. And then plant your left foot and exhale, release all the way back down. Got 3 more back bends, either staying with a bridge, taking it to a supported bridge or putting something under your sacrum, or coming all the way up into wheel, hands to either side of your head. Drive down through your heels, come to the top of your head, and then press it all the way up. So whatever it is you need, take it up. Nice. Beautiful. Exhale, release. And an inhale, take it right back up again, whichever variation you need. Awesome. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Pause for this round. Rotate out your wrists if you're doing wheels, whatever you need to do. I'm going to take one last back bend. This one's going to be a long hold. So when you're ready, on an inhale, take it back up. Nice. 5 full breaths. Let those breaths be just as big and expansive here as they're going to be when we get to pigeon. Really trying to open up that chest and heart, maybe straightening your legs, your arms just a little bit more. Beautiful. When you're complete, you'll come all the way down and find Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet to touch knees wide. All the way back on your back, arms out wide. Nice. Or arms could come to heart and belly or to hips. What lets you feel more connected right now? Nice. Eyes could close for a few moments. And then again, without judgment, just take a moment to check in with yourself, to see how you're feeling mentally and physically, where your breath is, noticing what kind of energy you still have available to you. And then hug your knees into your chest. Genuine, powerful hug. The kind of hug most of us want to give a lot of people right now that we can't necessarily get to. So pour all of that into yourself right now. Happy baby, grab onto the soles of your feet. Take any movement you need, rocking side to side, straightening one leg or the other, whatever feels good. Loosening up through your hips. Awesome. And then now transitioning into an inversion of your choosing. So headstand, shoulder stand, waterfall, or legs up the wall. Whatever's going to serve you right now. It's only going to take about 5 breaths in your inversion today. So you get 5 breaths in your inversion and then 5 in a counter pose. If you're in shoulder stand, that will come into plow and deaf man. Headstand to child. Waterfall, staying right where you are. Whatever you need. A total of 10 breaths or so to explore here. Nice. And shoulder stand, that drishti straight up to the ceiling to protect your neck. And when you personally are complete, you'll come all the way back down onto your back. No hurry, no rush. Nice. Beautiful control. Now, as you make it down onto your back, you're going to begin to find your favorite twist. So I'm going to call it twisted roots, but if there's something else you like, take it. Twisted roots would be shifting your hips a little to the right, right leg over left, both knees drop left, upper body opens out towards the right. And taking these twists with as little strain as possible, as little effort and work as possible. So give it 3 big sigh it out breaths. A big inhale. Sigh it out. 2 more breaths like that. Allowing your breath to do the work of unwinding your spine, of releasing any tension within your spine. And when you're complete, you just change it out and take it to the second side, either staying with that twisted roots or taking it to something different. Listening to your body and what it asks for. You know it better. Nice. And again, 3 big deliberate breaths here. Really focusing on that exhale, that sigh out and release. Beautiful. And as you're complete, you'll just come back through center. You're going to take the hip opener of your choosing. So you can either rock forward and back till you make your way back to down dog if you want to use that to get in and out of pigeon, or staying on your back and taking a figure 4, just crossing right ankle over left knee and hugging in. So whichever you need, figure 4 or pigeon. And if you come into pigeon, giving yourself a moment to be up tall and then just bowing forward and trying to surrender as deeply as possible into the posture. And breath helps us find this. Letting every exhale take a little bit longer than the one before. And consciously focusing on the idea of your body melting into that mat. Truly surrendering and accepting stillness and calm and peace for a few moments. With 5 more deep breaths. Allowing your focus to be fully on that breath, on the sound of it, the sensation of it. Using the breath to anchor yourself to this exact moment. When you're exactly where you need to be. Doing exactly what you need to be doing right now. And when you are complete, you can choose how you wish to transition. And simply embrace the hip opener you need on the second side, even if it's a different shape on the second side. Allowing yourself a moment to transition and a moment to settle into the second pose. Giving any little shifts or moves you need to find. And then surrendering back into that place of deep stillness, deep breath, and of absolute presence. Allowing yourself to perceive everything in this exact moment. What you hear, what you smell, what you feel. Just fully connecting to this moment. Five more big, deep breaths. Every inhale is calm and peace. And every exhale is just release. Letting go of anything you don't need. Consciously allowing yourself to set aside those things that aren't serving you right now. At the end of 5 deep breaths, start to unwind. And begin to set yourself up whatever shape you choose for Shavasana. Knowing you don't always have to take the traditional pose of arms and legs wide. If something else calls to you, it's totally okay. The point of this particular posture is just to embrace stillness and relaxation. If you need to change or shift something, feel free. Giving yourself a moment to shake off any of the last little fidgets that you need to shake off. And then as you're ready, take a big breath in, pause at the top, and sigh out your practice. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And some easy movements back to your body. Wiggling fingers or toes. Stretch yourself out long on your mat like a good morning stretch. And then curl yourself onto one side and pause for a moment. Reflect back and see if there's a moment that you want to hold on to. Be it your intention, a moment of strength or presence or calm that you can carry with you. And then come to a comfortable seat. Sweep your arms overhead until your palms touch. Draw your thumbs down to your forehead. May there be peace in your thoughts. Down to your lips. May there be kindness in your words. And down to heart center. May there be so much love in your heart. And seal our practice with one beautiful sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. Open our eyes, and to one another we say, Namaste. Thank you so much. Mwah!